William Tecumseh Sherman is quoted as saying, "I'm tired of sick of war. Its glory is all moonshine. It is only those who have neither fired a shot nor heard the shrieks and groans of the wounded who cry aloud for blood, for vengeance, for desolation. War is hell." A functioning fighting force in America is a staple. We need it to protect our freedom. We need it to protect our values. And we need it to protect what makes America great. And in doing this, we need to have standards. And we need the standards to be the same for everyone across the board, across all the services. The military employs men, they employ women, they employ dogs, they employ dolphins, they employ sea lions. And when it really comes down to it, the military will employ anyone and anything they have to get the mission complete to the utmost perfection and to the best of everyone's ability. A Soviet lieutenant was quoted as saying, "One of the serious problems in planning the fight against American doctrine is that the Americans do not read their manuals, nor do they feel any obligation to follow that doctrine." On December 3rd, 2015, Secretary of Defense Ash Carter opened all military occupational specialties for men and women. Previously, there was only a certain number of jobs that women could do in the military. This excluded them from the infantry, the special forces, the Army Rangers, and jobs such as that from putting women on the front line for combat obligations. So this is great for America that he opened up all jobs that women could be able to fight beside men if they so choose and do what everyone else does if they're capable of it. The issue at hand is that men and women are built differently. And sometimes there's some things that women can't do that men can do. There's a litany of things that women can do way better than men can. The issue is the standards for military occupation are being lowered or not being changed for women and men. They need to be the same across the board. There's a private, Nisa Powell, and she passed Marine infantry combat training with flying colors. She told 60 Minutes, "We are not built for it. I'm not saying we can't do it, what men do, but our body structure is different." And this speaks countless things about men and women in combat. Yes, there's many, many women that can outperform men. I have no doubt. And in a firefight, when you're in combat, whether you're at home or you're in a scuffle with some buddies of yours, I don't care who's beside me, whether it be an alien, a pack mule, or anyone. No, gender does not matter. As long as they have the same goal in mind, the same ability, and they can do the same things I can, and they're fighting for the same thing I am, it doesn't matter what they're fighting for. But the standard has to be the same. And that's where therein lies the issue. The standards are not the same. There's Kurdish fighters out there, Kurdish women fighters, who have been fighting ISIS for years now. They're called Yazidis. And Sarah Mazzot writes, "Yazidis fighters, Merali, 16, joined the cause after her father was killed and her mother encouraged her to fight. She wears fatigues, a denim hat, a pink bracelet, and a gun." This is a picture of Marili right here. At 16, she's taking up the fight against ISIS. And if at 16 she can fight, I have no doubt in my mind that the women of America can take up arms and do that as well, just as good or as better than men can. And that's not the issue I'm trying to stay here. The issue is that the standards need to be the same, and they're not. Even now, in each military branch, there's a physical fitness test. And between men and women, it differs. I'll focus on one part, the Marine Corps. There are lower standards for women than there are for men in just the physical fitness test. Whereas men have to do a 3-mile run in 28 minutes, women have to do it in 31. Men have to do at least 3 pull-ups. Women have to do a flexed arm hang instead of pull-ups. That's where the standards differ, and we cannot have that. 2 women passed Army Ranger School, but the standards were lowered. That can't happen. What can we do? We can make our voices heard. Change to make, the military is trying to make an equality. Let's truly make it equal between everyone. I truly want everyone to be in the military, and I want everyone to do every job they want to do, but it has to be equal. Let's write, let's speak out, let's make organizations, let's make our voices heard. Women absolutely have a place in combat, I believe that, and I would trust them with my life. They just have to meet the standards everyone else does. Thank you.